The title of this video is about spiked armour, but in fact it's about weapons in general. It's quite an important and simple point, but it's one that sometimes gets overlooked by people who aren't quite thinking straight. You see, the thing is that a soldier has to carry a weapon, and 99.99% of the time he's not actually fighting with it. And you must remember that is a very major part of the design of any weapon. In World War II, the American GIs had a Garand rifle. It was a 30 caliber thing, it was quite powerful, but it was a lot heavier than the M1 carbine, which was a feeble little pop gun by comparison. But the M1 carbine was really popular because it was light and small, and most of the time you're just carrying it. In fact, in World War II, most soldiers never fired their weapon at the enemy, so it was just something they had to carry around all the flipping time. Now, in the case of spiked armour, some people might think, well, if you put spikes all over your armour, that's going to make you more difficult to kill, and you can hurt people in so many different ways. With a spike on your knee, you can hit them with your knee. Spike on your shoulder, you can hit them with your shoulder. And if someone tries to, I don't know, headbutt your shoulder, then they got a spike. But the trouble is that, imagine if you had spiked armour on, and you're on campaign. Now, how many times on campaign are you going to spike onto a seat you're trying to sit on? You're going to spike your friend, you're trying to eat and you've got caught on the table, and oh no, that's the third cloak this week I've ruined. After a while, you're going to get rid of all the spikes, aren't you? Because they're just flipping annoying. That's because almost all the time you're not fighting. In fact, there are other reasons not to have spiked armour. Spikes would, of course, catch a blow rather than guiding the blow to slide off you harmlessly. A spike would actually catch a blow, and the blow would end up doing you more harm than otherwise it would because of the stupid spike. No, spiked armour was, I won't say it wasn't completely non-existent, but by and large I think you'll find that historical knights and warriors around the world did not cover themselves in spikes. And an awful lot of weapons that seem really cool and brilliant, and why didn't they do this? Think about it. If you ever think about, you have some design for why this weapon didn't exist, or why wasn't it more common, imagine if you had to carry that all the time. How heavy is it? How awkward, and how dangerous to you?